Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing a GeForce RTX 4090 in one of the most unoptimized games ever on PC, GTA 4. So this game was released in 2008, why? So it was released in 2008, I said, and scrolling down to its system requirements right here, it's very interesting because it asks for 1.5 gigabytes of RAM, okay, 1.5 gigabytes. We, of course, don't have an issue with that. We got 32 gigabytes of DDR5 in this system, and on the graphics card section, it only asks for 256 megabytes of VRAM, and we have 24 gigabytes on the RTX 4090, which is 96 times higher than 256. Just off the top of my head, because I am very good at math. Lastly, on the CPU side of things, it also asks for ancient CPUs, Core 2 Duos, Athlon X2s. These are dual cores with 1.8 gigahertz, you know, and we are running a 16-core CPU, Ryzen 9 7950X 3D, in which I only have the 3D V-Cache cores enabled because they're faster, and it makes it a Ryzen 7 7800X 3D pretty much. So yeah, in terms of hardware, we shouldn't have a problem whatsoever playing this game 16 years later, right guys? No, it is a stuttery mess. Of course it is. Oh, damn it. It's still not fixed all of these years later, guys. Rockstar doesn't give a damn. So yeah, guys, this is a pretty inconsistent experience with a bunch of very, very big stutterings happening every once in a while. Oh my gosh. Okay. And you can see that the frame time graph is an absolute mess with all of those little spikes. Very consistent ones, you know, they don't disappear, they don't go anywhere. And I mean, for a 2008 game, you would expect it to run with way higher FPS, I think. But there is somewhat of a fix in this one, okay? And that's installing DXVK. So I'll leave a link to this right here. It supposedly fixes stuttering and low performance. We don't suffer from low performance, really, but the stuttering was pretty bad. So I'm just gonna download and install this. You can see all of the steps here. It's very easy. So I'm just gonna do it and play the game again. And well, let's go over the settings now. Shall we? I forgot to say shall we previously. We're starting at 4K resolution, but I'm also going to test it at way higher resolutions, and we're playing at the maximum settings here. Oh boy, 5000 FPS. Okay, now it went down by a lot. Oh no. Okay, so it's getting 320s, no stuttering here. Oh, a little stutter there opening the door, but it's definitely more stable than it was before, I guess. Still has a lot of little spikes in that frame time graph. I don't like it, but I know why that is, okay? It's because we have a CPU bottleneck, and whenever you have a CPU bottleneck in this game, those little spikes just keep on happening. It's not really too noticeable, honestly. It still feels smooth, so if you don't want to fix it, you could just play like this absolutely fine, of course, but there is a fix. You need to lock your FPS to make it run smoother. So I'm just gonna cap it to 120 frames per second, because that's lower than what we were getting, you know, 150 and so on. And as you can see now, the frame rate, the frame time graph is completely smooth. Oh boy, why did you do that, Grandpa? I'm just gonna grab your car, thank you very much. I think you owe me that for what you did, right? Tried to ruin my benchmark run. Are you Bob or something? But this is the way to play this game if you own these specs or similar specs, maybe, because as you can see, the GeForce RTX 4090 is not even half utilized at the moment. So if you have a 4070 or something like that, or a 3080, even 3070, you should be able to cap it to 120 FPS maximum settings at 4K resolution and get those 120 FPS all of the time here with DXVK and have that buttery smooth experience. It's a really good one right now, actually. Okay, like, it's probably the best experience that I've seen in GTA 4 so far, basically because this game's completely broken. Also, I should have locked it to 119 FPS, so the screen tearing goes away, because my capture card is 120 Hz, but, well, that's another story. I'm just gonna keep on driving right now. What happened? Right. I'm trying to make the game stutter now with this Vulkan API. Oh, there we go. We got a big stutter now. Alright, so it doesn't completely fix everything, but it gets way better, okay? And with DirectX 9, you could also lock your FPS, of course, and make it way more stable than it was with unlocked frame rate, but it would still have a lot more stuttering issues, even with locked FPS. I tried it, all right? So yeah, DXVK definitely helps with newer systems. Obviously, if you're running something from 2008, well, it's not gonna work because those GPUs don't support Vulkan, but yeah, if you have something modern, you should definitely install it. And some other systems will also perform differently with the DXVK. Some of them you don't even need to lock your frame rate to achieve playability and smooth FPS, okay? As long as you have a GPU bottleneck, GPU bound scenario all of the time, it's going to be an absolutely fine experience. These physics are just insane in this game, guys. I really love them. Oh, this is a nicer car than ours. Let's go, let's go. I got your car now. It's a lot better than mine. Oh, yes. Look at that low ride. Very good suspension and everything. The physics of the cars, look at that. Look at that. It's crazy, this game. It was ahead of its time for sure. But well, guys, I just removed the FPS cap again. It can go up to like 250 FPS at times. You can see 260s with those little frame time spikes, which are very annoying once again. Almost not noticeable, but after playing with 120 FPS locked all of the time here, this feels less smooth because of those little stutters again. Those are micro stutters, but they're still stutters, okay? Not huge ones, though. But yeah, you can see it's capable of 200 plus FPS with 60% GPU utilization around that. So the 4090 still has a lot to give, but the 7800X3D is the bottleneck in this title. I wish I had a faster CPU to play this with, but well, I don't think we need a faster CPU to play at 8K resolution. So let's play like that. Alright, so I actually needed to restart the game, unfortunately, so we lost our beautiful car. To play at 8K resolution and to apply this resolution properly, this is 4K still, which is a fourth of the resolution of 8K. That's why you're seeing a fourth of the screen right now. A lot of people say that it's 2 times, it's actually 4 times. And, well, I'm just gonna set it back to 8K again. Press apply. Haha, now it's working at 8K resolution. There we go, 7680 by 4320 max settings in GTA 4 using Vulkan. Here we have it, 99% GPU usage on that RTX 4090. Finally, guys, let's start counting our FPS. We'll have a little stutter here, opening the door as usual. So I'm gonna restart counting the FPS again. And yeah, now we are fully GPU bound. Well, not completely fully GPU bound. It's still fluctuating a little bit, and that's why we're seeing some variation again in that frame time graph. Even at 8K resolution, we can't have a GPU bound scenario 100% of the time. You gotta be joking me. That was a much better car. Well, you know what? We definitely need a much better car, yes? But yeah, guys, you can see that whenever it hits 99% GPU usage, the frame time graph becomes really, really smooth, as it should be. So all you need is a system with an overkill CPU and the mid-range GPU to play GTA 4, or just don't do that and play with the FPS cap. That's definitely the way to go. Okay. All right. Anyway. Oh boy. Gosh. All right. I'm wrecking everything here. But okay, we're finally seeing the limits of the 4090 here at 8K resolution. That's nice at least, and it's still able to provide a high refresh rate experience at this insane res. As expected, kind of, at least thinking about the age of the game once again. And I think it should run like this, or even better, without stuttering issues on top-end CPUs and GPUs, you know? But that's not really the case. It still has some issues, even with the DXVK somehow. Let's go to the park area. I believe this is a bit more GPU intensive. Hi, guys. Wait, one of these guys is definitely Bob, right? But I don't have weapon. It's this one. It can only be this one. Goodbye, Bob. Or that one. I don't know. It's probably this, right? Yeah, he wasn't afraid of us because Bobby's the devil, guys. He's not afraid ever. Look at the physics, by the way. You can't do that in GTA 5. Like, people don't move like that. Oh, let's see the smoke, actually. I forgot to do this. Sometimes it's very intensive. Not in this one, apparently. Even if you get close to it, the smoke just keeps disappearing, basically. Interesting. Anyway, this is quite a decent experience if you're not destroying your car completely. But 160 FPS. Obviously, if you lock it to 120, you'll still get 120 FPS locked 100% of the time, which is actually pretty insane. Yeah, okay, well, we're here taking a little bit of a swim, taking a look at the water as well, with no ray traced reflections, unfortunately. Well, or fortunately, imagine if this had ray tracing, it would probably run at 30 FPS. Come on, Nico, come on, we can do this, let's get out of here. Good stuff, still 99% GPU usage. I'm wondering what this can do at 16K resolution. Since it's still running 8K so well, I think 16K should still be possible. Oh, look, it's Burger King, but Burger Shot, actually, yes. Do you take, like, burger shots here? The drinks, you know, little burger shots sometimes. I don't know, or maybe it's, oh my god, Heartstopper burger. Look at that one, the bleeder. This is so interesting as well, and it's so detailed because of 8K resolution. Oh yeah. But all right, guys, I think that's about it. Let's see some physics. Some body physics there. I'm gonna go ahead and try the custom DSR tool right here, select my display, and here I can actually edit my resolution. So if we set this to 4 and this to 4, it actually will run at 15360 by 8640, which is 16K resolution, guys. And here we have it. It is enabled. If I go to the display settings here, it should now show 15360 by 8640. I'm gonna apply that. And well, guys, I ran into a big issue. I couldn't really set it to 16K resolution inside of the game without it crashing every single time. But upon uninstalling DXVK and going back to DirectX 9 here, it actually works now, okay? So we're at 16K max settings, finally, and let's see how it does. Holy mother of stutters, guys. What is this? Oh, it's better now outside. Good. Whoa, that is crazy. Now, we are fully GPU bound. We're not running out of VRAM there. It's actually only allocating 17 gigabytes or so and using 8 gigabytes of VRAM at 16K. And the absolute insanity of 16K resolution is that if you count it, okay, 15360 by 8640. It's 16 times the 4K resolution. It's the same thing as running 16 4K monitors at the same time. It's crazy. It's insane. It shouldn't be running like this at 50-something FPS, but it is. What the hell, right? Also, guys, if you don't believe me, because I always get a couple of comments saying that I'm stupid and I don't know how to count, and 16K isn't the same as 16 4K monitors, do this. So if you divide 132 million pixels by 8.3 million pixels, which is roughly 4K, you get 16 times. All right? I'm not stupid. I know maths, okay? I told you at the beginning. Oh no, the car is on fire. No! No, okay, all right, we're fine. We should be okay. Yes, good stuff. Boom, big explosion there. Lovely explosion as well, my friends. Like, that doesn't look like a 2008 explosion whatsoever, right? It looks way better than that. But well, guys, because we can't run Vulkan at 16K, this results in being a complete stutter fest. As you can see, it's really unstable. I mean... Do we need to continue? Did it crash or something? What is going on? Hello? Well, it's completely frozen for sure. I can't really move. But I think that's been it, guys. We saw it running at 4K, we saw it running at 8K, we saw it running at freaking 16K, which is absolutely insane once again of a resolution. We can take a good look at the graphics right now that the game decided to freeze and show us this beautiful shot here. But yeah, there is not a single bit of aliasing anywhere in the picture. There are the brick walls on the buildings there, everything is nice and clear. Oh, I see aliasing. I see aliasing on the stairs on the right. Even at 16K is not enough, my friends. That's what it tells us. But enough of this video. Thanks very much for watching it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one very soon. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.